Good morning and welcome to WWTA News. Where are we going today? It's Saturday. The week is closing out. Well, what we know is a week is closing out for the markets, except when we talk crypto. Of course, that doesn't really end, but I would say for the common work week, most people have closed out their work week. They've worked quote unquote Sunday to Saturday, and they're at the end of the week, so this will be the close. All right, so the markets have been crazy. They've been so crazy, haven't they? The markets have been so crazy. What is going on? Open in a new tab. Let's go over here. Let's go over here and see. Cryptos, exchanges, market cap. That's the one we want right there. See that there? Market cap. Let's see if we can let's do that. Maybe that's a lot better. All right, everybody put our eyes to the top left. Coin market cap. Let's get over here. We got a 3.14 trillion market cap. And before we get to talking about this ugly week, and it's not ugly for real, because there's always major highlights. Yeezy really put that coin out there. Let me tell y'all. Yeezy done put a coin out there, and everybody gonna run around chasing this stuff. Right? Look, it's up 114%. That's insane, 114%. And then retail, 2,101%. These are pump and dumps. But let's not get into that yet. Let's deal with the market cap, okay? All right, so years back, 2018, 2019, our market cap might have been around 1 trillion. I can't remember exactly. But it moved up some, and 2019, 2020, something like that. We had jumped up to like a 3 point something, $1 trillion market cap, and that's when all the money, quote unquote, flowed into the crypto market. And so that's when everybody was making money. Now, Bitcoin wasn't at no 90,000, no 100,000. I think Bitcoin at that time was around what, 30, 40, 50. It might even went to 60, maybe. I don't remember. But all money flows through Bitcoin mostly. In the beginning, most people bring them in the retail space. They would bring their money in through Bitcoin. It would then go into Bitcoin and sit for a while. Then they start learning about a few other things. Then they'll move it around in markets. They learn about exchanges, yada, 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 yada. And so then, the market went and tanked. And that, concluded a 4-year cycle, I would assume. And then boom, we start another 4-year count working our way, which brings us to 2025, which means this will be the year where we have a massive increase. The 3.14, I would imagine we should multiply that at least 3 times. And I'm expecting to see a $12-13 trillion market cap. That's what I expect. Will it happen? I don't have that power, but I suspect that's what we're looking at because, a few good reasons. We have institutions legally getting into the space, and I'm talking about the United States, but mostly the other countries. I don't know why they're not doing their transactions all the time, but institutions, banks, corporations, all these different things. I'm guessing they were trying to perfect everything or get those things that they needed in play. And Bitcoin is not going to be used by institutions. That's not what that is for. So I believe institutions. I don't believe institutions. This is some factual shit. Institutions, belief is just a waste of time. Institutions were waiting. We watched the videos. We looked at the articles, Bank of America being a big bank, how they had patents and they were waiting for a perfected version that could do this, and this. Okay. You had a company, maybe some other company. That's a few companies, all right. Ripple, one. You got a company like SHX. What are they called? Stronghold. And these are just two of them I can think off the top of my head without going through a whole list. But they began to find the solution to the problem that, banks, institutions, corporations, they want it resolved. They do not want to have a transaction happen that they can't go back and fix. You as a customer, and they're doing their business, and then a transaction goes the wrong way, a wrong direction, and they got to resend it back, and they can't. That's crazy. That's not how this works. All right. So for them, they need a particular type of way to conduct business, right? So everybody says, "Oh my God, XRP, they got a clawback mechanism." Yeah, okay. And this is just, they're never going to be anything. Yeah, well, there's something for institutions, banks, and corporations. They need a technology to do a certain thing. Who cares, right? Who cares, right? You have all these other different assets to do different things, right? So when you talk about you yourself, you as a person, you want to trade off an asset for a value. Okay. Well, banks, corporations, institutions, countries don't think like that. They think they need their shit to operate a certain fucking way because they're moving trillions of fucking dollars, right? You're moving 100, maybe 1,000. Woohoo! Great. Slap yourself on the back. Good job. But banks, corporations, institutions, they're dealing with trillions of fucking dollars a day. They can't have no fucking mistakes. They can't be losing no fucking money. Are you shitting me? That's not how that fucking works. So for those people going crazy about that shit, get in the back seat. Big business is doing what they're doing. You have no fucking idea what they're doing. You really don't. You're not in the big business. That's why they run the fucking world. And I don't agree with the shit, but I understand what the fuck they're doing. That's what banks do. All right. Now let's get back to that market cap. So when we talk about that market cap shit, 3.14 trillion isn't any fucking money. We knew this. We knew this shit years ago, and we knew what we were expecting to come into the market. We need trillions, right? Tens of trillions. And so this has just been like everybody on the outskirts watching, like, ooh, what's going to happen? That's what 3.14 means to me. Ooh, what's going to happen? Are they going to get in this year? Are they getting in this month? Ooh, are they getting in this week? That's how we look at the shit. We're just waiting because we're holding. We're holders. And as holders, oh man, you're holding it. Man, no, that's that. Hey man, most people that's been in this space for years, they're holding quite a few different things because they're watching, learning, reading, and getting informed. You can't just listen to some fucking, what do you call these people that get on the, Twitters and not Twitters, Instagrams and fucking TikToks, influencers. A lot of you might watch influencers and follow that crazy shit, and they're influencing you to do some shit. They're probably, well, they're paid actors, and their job is to influence your ass to do some shit. And so they're good at it, and they've got all these followers, and these people that are following them believe in everything they say, like they're some type of fucking god, and you believe their shit and you follow it. So you've been influenced. Hey man, let's drink and drive. Nah man, that's not cool. Cool people drink and drive, man. It is cool, I promise, dude. Check it out. And then you drink and drive, you run into a fucking tree, you kill somebody, or you kill yourself. Great job, influencer, right? We don't follow influencers. Do the fucking research, right? DYOR, Dior. Do your own research. DYOR, Dior, right? Come on. Think for yourself. But if you can't think for yourself, don't even get into space. All right, moving along. So anyways, what's going on with this crappy market? All right, Bitcoin is still 96,000. Don't crap your pants. It's not 60 and it's not 30. Yeezy's trying to make a move into this space. Well, for you influencers that are probably going to pump that or whatever, that's 11 zeros, right? Look at that. That's 11 zeros. If somebody comes out and tries to pump that and influence that and people go follow that and that goes up, expect that money to get pulled out. All right. UX Link. I don't know what that is. But 77 cents. ETH under $3,000. Woohoo, right? Did you get it at $15, $900, $500, or $300? If you did, you've been holding. You don't give a fuck about that $2,600. You're still in the fucking money. XRP, $2.42. Ooh, right? It's under $3. It's crazy. Yeah. But if you got it under 50 fucking cents, you're great right now. You don't give a fuck about $2.42. Fart baby, fart baby. Are you memeing it up? Look at this shit. Fart baby. And this is probably an AI token. AI's pumping this shit. And they're using influencers and social media. And don't get it twisted. We did the video. Artificial intelligence, once you put a few things into the program, it'll do this shit on its own. So, fart baby, right, is pumping. And it's going to, I don't know, it's pumping. 2,189%. That's garbage. What do you mean it's garbage? Somebody's making money. Somebody is. You better have a way to get in and out of that shit. You better have a good idea when to get in and out of that shit. But this is what I do believe. This is casino. This is gambling, right? This is illegal gambling right here. This is what that guy Gary Gensler was talking about. A lot of these things out here, you know, it's illegal shit. It's gambling, right? And you need to be under a lot of these things should just be labeled gambling or casino coins, right? Gambling coins, and then put under a different group for regulation. And then you can go gamble, right? You can go to the casino and you can gamble. Ooh, where's this money gonna be made today? And you can follow that and you can get in and out of it. You know what I'm saying? But I would assume if they did that, the taxes would be a lot higher, because when you talk about a gain of 2,189%, motherfucker, you're filthy rich. All right, moving along. Let's go see what's going on in some possible news out there. All right, Cointelegraph. They have the differences between Ripple XRP and XRP Ledger. If you don't know, you know, a lot of people get out there and they'll say something like, oh, Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. And they'll be talking about the crypto space. And then, you know, it's like, okay, the Bitcoin and crypto, they're two different things. But when you use that one word, you're confusing people. People get confused and they get lost, and then nobody knows what the hell's going on. So it's the same thing here. Most people get confused about Ripple XRP and the XRP Ledger. So just to bring it home, Ripple, it's a crypto solutions company. Ripple is a company that builds payment solutions like RippleNet to help banks and businesses transfer money efficiently across borders. That's what Ripple does, right, as a company. And they produced a XRP Ledger, which is a layer 1. It's the first layer of a blockchain, right? The XRP Ledger, which is known as XRPL, XRP Ledger. It's a decentralized blockchain where XRP transactions, meaning that nobody controls it, where XRP transactions occur, and digital assets like stable coins and non-fungible tokens, NFTs, can be created, right? It's like a highway. That's I like to think of them like highways. So this is a one layer highway. Then there's XRP, which most people are talking about. It's the native, right? Made of and from the ledger, to be with the ledger, hence it's native, born of the ledger. XRP, it's a digital currency designed for this is a fast highway, low cost, fuel efficient transactions, right? NFTs and stable coins transact, flying up and down the highway. It's ideal for international payments, across borders, money transfer. That's it. It's simple. It's the best way to understand it. It gets no better than that. That's what all the hype and pomp and talk is about. It's about what they're doing. Okay? That's what they're doing. And there are other people doing that. Let me see. Let's go over here and let's do this. Wow, this is going to be one of those days where we just talk about shit. I hope y'all are ready for it. We're going to talk about shit. We're going to go look at this. SH, not F, X. All right, we're going to go over here. You see that right there? We're going to go over here. And, you know, XRP isn't the only people to do these things. Let's go over here. Let's go to the about. If you don't know how to use this coin market cap, this is what we're doing, all right? So I clicked on it, I searched it, I clicked on it, but I want to know about it, right? And so let's keep scrolling down. there should be some information. Where is it at? On the mobile device, it's so much easier to find what you're looking for. Where is it? There should have been some links. There should have been some links for us to follow. What's it about? We went there. There should be links. Where are my links? Here it is, to the left. It's so much easier to find it on a device. All right, so we're going to go to the website. We'll open in a new link, and we'll pull up the white paper. We'll open in a new link. And let's go. Let's go, baby. No, they're going to make you email it. We're not going to do that. I don't want to do that. I'll do that later. All right. Can I view it from here? Or you're going to make me email it. Hey, give me your email address. Let me email it to you. All right. Most tokens store value. SHX creates it. Nice. A climate-friendly cryptocurrency. SHX is built on the Stellar Lumens network. That's the XLM network. One of the most energy-efficient blockchain networks using the Stellar Consensus Protocol, a low-energy consensus mechanism achieved through proof of agreement. SHS saves energy with each transaction. All right, you can join their Discord channel and keep up to date with what's going on. These are, I guess, the people that are connected through there. You can exchange with security and ease, hold SHX secure wallets, and I'm familiar with this wallet. There's another wallet called Freighter Wallet, Ledger Wallet, and a Stellar Wallet. I will be investigating those to see how they work. It's the currency of loyalty. Merchants and their customers earn SHX through Stronghold rewards programs based on their transaction volume and payment network. And so what we're doing here is I'm showing you all how to investigate different things so you know where your money should be, right? Because you're looking for the future, and we know that banks is where our liquidity is going to come from, right? Hold on, let's go back. We want to also find, there it is. Let's go there, and then let's go back. All right, because we remember this is the retail market with the 3.14. We want 10 and 12, 13, 14, $15 trillion worth of assets in the market cap. We don't have that yet. All right, let's go back here. All right, so the total balance as of January 31st, 2022. What is this? Quick overview. That's no. Liquidity for DeFi. Play a role in Stronghold's governance. Built for developers. Obviously, they got code that they need to run to create apps to run all this stuff. What else did they say? Okay. All right. So they have ACH payments, Stronghold Direct, merchant financing, checkout, and these would be assets so you can use this technology. Card processing, real-time payments, virtual payment networks. All right, this stuff is important because this is what businesses are going to use. Businesses, banks, and stuff like that. So virtual payment network, right? A real-time payment right there on the spot. This is going into a grocery store or something, right? You need that payment on the spot. So that's why you need something like a Stronghold to help you with that. Card processing, checkout, merchant financing, Stronghold Direct, and ACH payments, right? So of course XRP isn't the only company to do it, but XRP is for institutions and moving money across borders. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's for. All right, let's see what else they can tell us. About. Let's see what the about says. Our mission is to provide fast, secure, and accessible financial services for all. Through our developer APIs, we enable access to legacy and next generation payments and financial services. All right, so to build a more inclusive, stable, and connected global economy, Stronghold's co-founders Tammy Camp and Sean Bennett discovered they shared a vision to build a more inclusive, stable, and connected global economy back in 2014. Back in 2014, through work on the Stellar Lumens platform, or the ledger system they built. All right, so there's team members, investors and advisors. So you can see the people that are working with this company to get it done. I'm not looking for a job. Let's see. Okay, let's see what else we can find before we move to our next place to look for things. Let's go. Company, careers, news. Let's see if there's any news. The power of a vote, legacy. The real reason Stronghold is an all-in-one fair shake. Meet Stronghold Net, the payments ecosystem of the future. Now that sounds interesting. The payment system of the future. Stronghold Net, the payments ecosystem. Welcome to the future of finance, where Stronghold Net redefines how businesses perceive and interact with payments. This dynamic ecosystem serves as a product on a product and a network, seamlessly integrating merchants, stores, technology partners, and other essential contributors. By aligning with Stronghold's state-of-the-art payment infrastructure, businesses like yours join Stronghold Net to access numerous innovative features and services. Stronghold Net has already made strides in the industry by implementing its payments and rewards features and unveiling a novel promotions tool. Merchants can now capitalize on this tool to offer enticing deals and discounts to their customers, setting the stage for end consumer SHX payments and rewards. The innovation continues beyond there. The Stronghold team is committed to expanding the capabilities of Stronghold Net, ensuring that it remains at the forefront of the ever-evolving financial landscape. One exciting development is expansion of the merchant financing program, which now harnesses the power of DeFi-funded cash advances to benefit your business. Hey, we can give your business a small loan by leveraging blockchain technology. Merchants can access funding with increased ease and efficiency, seconds, enabling them to grow and thrive in today's competitive market. We know that the world of blockchain and DeFi can be daunting. Our merchant financing program delivers your business all the benefits of blockchain without any adoption stress. Stronghold Net's commitment to excellence is further demonstrated by its support of the ISO 20022 standard, with revenue, and we're talking about institutions, businesses, and corporations conducting business on ISO 20022 standard language. With revenue recognition on the roadmap, this advancement empowers businesses to manage their finances more effectively and adhere to regulatory requirements. Where do you hear about companies or cryptocurrencies that are following regulatory requirements, right? We're talking not memes. Memes are casino, right? But this is the important stuff. Showcasing Stronghold Net's dedication to meeting the diverse needs of its users. While the standard might not be part of your everyday business activities, supporting it leads to a more interoperable finance system for all. This means different banks and payment providers can interact seamlessly. Your customers will feel the benefits. Banks and payment providers, okay? They're using this tech. Stronghold Net's adaptability doesn't end there. The platform is expanding its support for open and closed loop solutions, offering bespoke customizations to cater to your unique payment needs. Furthermore, Stronghold Net is broadening its product features to accommodate the requirements of more clients. When we say accessible payments for all, we mean it. Stronghold is steadfast in its mission to deliver trailblazing solutions that benefit every participant within the Stronghold Net ecosystem. Join us on our transformative journey as we work together toward a more efficient, transparent, and innovative financial future, right? So, XRP are the only people doing this. It's just a lot of them that are doing stuff like this. Hey man, SHX is pretty tough. Like, it's pretty tough. We can go through a few more. You got stuff like XDC, XLM, HBAR. There's more. What's this other one? Oh my goodness, I can't think of all these names. There's more. There's more. All right. All right. SHX, right? Stronghold. So now we're on their X page, I guess I'd say. I hate playing their videos because it's usually their music behind it, which causes a copyright infringement, right? All right, so let's see what they're doing.
Blockchain introduces another level of efficiency.
Cut that volume up. Oh my God. All right, transfer trust escrow process. Let's look at how real estate transactions using blockchain-powered escrow might work. The buyer and seller agree on the terms, which are then coded into the smart contract. Then the buyer transfers funds to the smart contract address on the blockchain, where the funds can be secured. When all conditions such as property inspection and title transfer are met, the smart contract automatically releases funds to the seller. It's simple. The process gets rid of the need for a traditional escrow agent. Boom. This is major. Now, I don't know how you all feel about SHX, but I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna do you a favor because I'm just gonna do you a favor. Oh, the markets are bad, aren't they though? Aren't they? I'm gonna do you a favor. The markets are bad. We're looking for the future, right? We're not looking for tomorrow, the next day. We're looking further up. This is how this gets done. So we say, okay, in the future, where would it be best today for me to put my money to see growth in the future, right? Not tomorrow, not the next day, but I know it's going to take some time. I look over here and I see what is this? This is it's slightly over a penny, right? It's slightly over a penny. It's almost 1.5 cents. Okay. I don't know if anybody's paying attention to this, but I am. And I look at something like this and I'm like, yeah, I think I should have money over there, right? I should. And then boom, I keep money over there, right? I'm waiting for this to go where it's going. Okay. They're making smart contracts so you can sell your house and skip the middleman and escrow and all these other things that are going to cost money, which means that the contracts are going to be on blockchain, right? It's data. We start, like this is the future. They're doing it right now. This lady's telling you this is what they're doing, right? This is going to be on the blockchain. Okay, you'd be missing it now. Like, this isn't like, oh, if I get this today, I'm gonna be rich tomorrow. No, but as these things are growing and improving, and these things are taking off, and people is beginning to use it. Banks, we're worried about banks. This is for banks, right? Banks that are, selling homes and all these things. This is the stuff that they're going to be using. Okay. So when you look at what these companies are doing, right? Payment system evolution, 3 titans in modern payments destined to compete or collaborate, right? Each serves unique needs. RTP, bank-driven instant settlement, right? FedNow, Fed's 24/7 clearinghouse. Blockchain, borderless innovation, right? Borderless innovation, the blockchain. Let's see. She's talking about the real estate again, right? That is major though. Like, they've been doing a lot, but that's a home run. Let's see, what else do they have? How do you think blockchain will make the biggest difference in real estate? Faster automated escrow, reduce fraud and security, real-time transparency, fractional investments. You want to talk about owning a piece of property? Listen, you come over here, right? And you're like, oh, I can get a stronghold SHX token at less than a little over a penny. Imagine you were purchasing a fraction of a property, like a fraction of a property, like a apartment, a complex, right? And you can get one token of that company, right? Like a piece of that token for, like, I don't know, $1,500, right? And so then you own a piece of that apartment complex, right? That's all we're talking about, right? You want to talk about the stock market? This is going to be like stock market 2.0. when they do stuff like that, because they're bringing on security bonds and everything else, right? There's other networks or blockchains that'll be doing that. Keep your eyes open, investigate. And so they're going to turn all of that over. Will it happen this year? Some of it's happening. Will it all happen? No. This is going to be a progressive movement. And I'll say this. The internet came out and it was dialed up. And then you had little goofy stuff like you had chat rooms, right? You had city chat rooms, state chat rooms, and stuff like that. So you want to chat with some people in like Atlanta, Georgia, you could go to one of their chat rooms and you'd be like, yo, I know I'm chatting with people out in Georgia because y'all Georgians be out here in y'all chat room. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was back then. It wasn't nothing like this. This stuff you see today when the internet came out, hell no to the no. We didn't have this shit. We didn't have this at all. Y'all got some futuristic shit right here. So, and then it just kept moving fast. It just took off, right? You were sending stuff, pictures, little GIFs, GIFs, and then it got so good you were able to send videos. Then before you got the videos, we had stuff like where you could move music because the data files were still small as they were increasing their technology. And as technology got better, then we started getting video feeds, and then it just took off. And now you can go to a site, play video games, and get top of the line. This shit is crazy. So I say that to say this. This is the future, right? You're still in the beginning. If you're not in this space, let me tell you a reason why you should get in this space, because your ass is going to get left if you don't. Just like the internet started, right? Nobody knew. It was a joke. Nobody knew what was going to really happen. Yes, there was bad parts to the internet. There's still bad parts to the internet, but it did a lot of good. And not only did it do a lot of good, but it has molded our future to where I can make a video and take you to a place on the internet and show you what's really happening. Okay, so yeah, XRP isn't the only one, but what does excite me is the fact that the potential, and this is just one little thing here, there are so many more companies, cryptocurrencies that we could talk about. But we'll let that go. Let's go back over here because we were going to start going through some news. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We'll probably go back here. We need to back this up because we do need this one. All right, get out of there. Boom, and let's get back over here. All right. Let's see. Ripple is now integrated into Swift. Ripple is now integrated into Swift through EastNet's payment safe, allowing XRP to move seamlessly across the network. Okay, let's find out about this. Hey. All right, push play.
If you haven't heard of Payment Safe is EastNet's payment hub that unifies dealing with all kinds of payment networks, whether domestic, international, and of course Swift as well, to allow an enhanced STP mode on all different payments. Now, the importance of Payment Safe over here is that it has an important component, which is a universal translator for the exchange of different payment formats. Now, of course, one of the most important formats is the legacy MT that you already know, and the new ISO 222 format, including the CBPR Plus. We offer a lot of. If you haven't heard of Payment Safe is EastNet's payment hub that unifies dealing with all kinds of payment networks.
All right, so I guess that's how those things connect. Let me see. Maybe that'll take me to the. I would probably, yeah. Let me see. Will that take me? Hold on. Let's share. No, that's not what I want. I actually want to see that whole video. I gotta find that whole video. I'm gonna be looking for that. I want the whole video. I want to see all of that. All right. So yeah, XRP, Swift, we already knew what time it was. Again, we're talking about Swift moves money across borders. They've been a middleman to let money go from country to country, nation to nation. XRP, of course, gives you 2-second transaction, moves 50 million for less than a fraction of the cost of a penny, and da 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 da. All right, so major stuff there, nothing new. Breaking, the subcommittee on the golden age of digital assets is set to convene on February 11th. So February 11th, there will be a hearing, golden age of digital assets. We're going into a golden age of digital assets, and they're letting you know on February 11th, we will be discussing what's going to happen for the future of digital assets, financial technology, and artificial intelligence. Yeah, they're letting you know there's a date. Keep your eyes open at 2:30 p.m. Eyes and ears. They're going to let us know what's going on. And so I'm expecting these markets to turn around and do some stupid numbers because it's been down for a while and it makes no sense, especially at the point of time we are in, right? So be on the lookout for that right there. And it is February 11th. Today is Saturday the 8th. So what is this? Tuesday? Is it going to be Tuesday? The 9th will be Sunday. 10th will be Monday. The 11th will be Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. All right. The top crypto exchange Bitstamp has urged XRP holders not to sell their bags. Hey, look, don't dump them bags. Don't dump them bags. Why? You know, because you're going to put all this XRP back on our exchange. Right? That doesn't hurt anybody's feelings because the people that want to buy it, they're going to buy it at a cheaper price, right? And we know who needs this. We know who needs XRP. It ain't us. It's not the common retailer. We don't need it. So maybe they're telling you, hey, look, don't be stupid. Please don't be dumb. You're actually holding something of value. Don't dump it. Or they could just be saying, we don't want all that shit back in our coffers, you know? All right, rumors. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple. Yep, Brad Garlinghouse has been officially appointed as an advisor to the White House Crypto Council. I just don't care for rumors, but do they need him? He has always been a face. He's the face that went in front of the SEC during that trial hearings and all this other stuff. This guy right here, Schwartz, he's been a face too, especially for explaining how, we're going to play this video in a second, how things work. And like everybody knows David Schwartz, he's major. But let's check out what he's got to say. Pause it there. Let's back this thing on up. Let's check the volume. I always hate when I got the volume super loud. Let's check it. Hit play.
I feel like we really are on the cusp of a mass institutional adoption, both of DeFi and of other blockchain technologies. I think this is also like one of the key obstacles to mass retail adoption. A lot of people in the space previously thought that retail adoption was like the big wave, but I think institutional adoption is a precursor. You have to connect to where people are. You have to go to where the value is. You can't build a new financial system from zero, ignoring the existing financial system where everybody's money is, where all the value is, where the real world is, trillions of dollars in value. You can't just say, oh, forget about all that. Let's just build something new over here. That doesn't work. And so I think this wave of institutional adoption over the next year or two is going to be what's going to pave the way for mass retail adoption. And then we can deliver on those promises. Like, we all want to bank the unbanked, but like the unbanked, like they have to be able to spend their money to buy groceries and pay their phone bill, and so we have to have that institutional connectivity. And I don't think there are any obstacles. I think that's and I think this conference shows that.
Well, look at that. Did you hear that? This guy's a major, right? Major. Look him up, David Schwartz. So what he basically said is what all of us for years have been watching and waiting on is institutional adoption, which is what you're watching today in the year 2025. You're watching institutional adoption. Facts. And so that's why when I was talking about SHX, right, they're going to be dealing on the retail side, just like XLM, the retail side. There are great investments on those fronts, because as institutions pile up and get ready and get in this space, then the retailers are going to be doing their transactions, right? And so they're going to need to have this technology running in their background. So when you go into a store, it'll be a 2-second transaction, maybe a $45 payment, $10 payment, maybe you're at a 7-Eleven or something, and you go in there and you spend $10. You're going to do a QR code scan out of your wallet for RLUSD or USDC. It won't be Tether. I'm sure of that. But you know, it'll be something that runs on like a Stellar network, and it could be a layer 2 Ethereum network. I'm just talking smack. I don't know. I just don't fuck with Ethereum. But I did see lower prices for transactions. I saw a transaction fee of like 8 cents or something to move some XCN, right? I was like, what? 8 pennies for that transaction? Like, never. Not on Ethereum's network. That's crazy, right? So I'm shocked and surprised. Yep, I'm shocked and surprised. But that's what you'll do. You're going to the 7-Eleven. You might spend $10 in there. You'll scan the QR code. It'll come straight out of your wallet because you're going to open up the wallet. Just like you open up your wallet now. You open up your wallet, you pull a card out, or you'll pull cash out. Some people still pull cash out. You pull cash out and you give it to the person, and that's just a nasty transaction because you got all that nasty microorganism all over that money, all over your wallet, all over your, if you had in your back pockets, all over your pants, it's all over your hands. It's microorganisms. That shit's nasty. This shit'll kill you. Right? Or you'll pull out the card from your wallet and you'll touch it or slide it. You'll slot it, slot, or you'll tap it on the screen and it'll charge it there. Or now what you're going to see next is you'll pull out your phone, you'll scan a QR code after you open the particular wallet that accepts, that has the payment that's accepted by that store. And to simplify this, let's say you have a Coinbase wallet, right? I don't know. And let's say you open up that wallet and they accept USDC. And so you have USDC in that wallet and it's a $10 charge. So you scan the QR code by clicking on the little icon on that wallet on your phone. You'll scan it and click, and then boop, 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 it'll do the transaction and you paid. Take your bag, going out the store. That's what he's talking about. Institutions, cross borders, countries, nations, big banks, all that stuff. They're going to be running something like, well, XRP. I'm just saying, they're going to run XRP. I'm sorry, they're going to run XRP. What you want me to do with that? I mean, what the fuck? That's all I can tell you. They're going to run XRP. Duh. So anyways, that's what's going to happen. Look to the future for that. Keep moving. So don't be scared about the red markets. If you're worried about the bloody markets, just get the fuck over that shit. Get over it. It's not going nowhere. If the markets were going to crash and be gone, why in the fuck would institutions and banks still be having these meetings and conferences to get this shit done? You'd be a fool and you'd be mistaken to not pay attention and not be invested and involved in this stuff. All right. So U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserves. And reserves of Bitcoin just means holding value, like holding gold, right? So you've got a list of states that are holding quote unquote digital gold Bitcoin. They got reserves of it, stockpiles. Yeah, so you can see there 22 states as of now are holding. All right, Flare co-founder, $134 billion of XRP will soon be able to get yield on Flare. And that's just storing XRP to get paid interest on it, like loaning out your XRP. It's really loaning. You'll be able soon to loan out your XRP running on the Flare network and get paid for your XRP while it's sitting on chill mode. It'll be locked. You can unlock it and pull it out, but it might take days for you to unlock it. I mean, because I've done this stuff before. Once you lock something up so that you can get interest on it, it's locked up. Sometimes for a week, sometimes a week and a half. It's just, you know, but you make money on it, right? You'll make money on it. So, yeah. All right. Coin Bureau, XRP meets Wall Street. Former Citigroup expects are rolling out an XRP-backed securities, right? Offering direct XRP ownership to institution. Direct XRP ownership, right? That's crazy. So XRP-backed securities, so securities that are backed by XRP. That's going to shoot the value up. right? We're talking about institutions. We're talking about institutions, right? That's what we're talking about. Institutions. All right. Just in, the average gas price on Ethereum network has dropped to 1 GWEI or 6 cents. That's crazy. That right there. I don't know how in the are they running on the Ripple network? Is it possible that they might be now running on crossed over and they're running on like an XRP ledger? Is that possible? Token swaps now cost less than $1, while NFT transactions are under $2. Well, there's charges. When you go from an exchange, there's a charge, and so there are charges for this stuff anyway. But if you've been in this space for a long time, you can remember when it used to cost $18, $20, and $30 to move anything on the Ethereum network. That shit was crazy. 6 pennies, that's not a bad deal. The time though, how long does that transaction take though? That's the other question. We don't want no 20-minute transaction, so might be worth investigating, right? You never know. All right. CNBC billionaire Dan Moorhees says the U.S. stores $600 billion in gold, which is a staggering amount. Gold to digital gold. Bitcoin's much better. No. Don't do that. Don't swap your physical gold for digital gold. Keep your physical gold and buy digital gold. That's great. I hope it's what he's going to say. Let's listen to what he's going to say. All right. Oh my goodness. Let me get that volume. All right. Let's see.
I think that is actually a really important thing. When you're the reserve currency of the world, you don't have somebody else's currency to save in. So the United States doesn't have another currency. It stores $600 billion in gold, which is a staggering amount. It's equivalent to 11 million years of American worker wages. So that's kind of crazy. Go to digital gold. Bitcoin, it's much better. And so I do think it's totally rational. The US already owns 1% of the world's Bitcoins. Keep that. Increase that. So I do think it is actually a really good policy. There's a couple countries that already do own Bitcoin. It'd be great for the U.S. to get out in the lead. I think that is actually a really important thing.
Okay. Yeah. So don't get rid of your gold though. That's crazy. Keep your gold, but just get a store of value in Bitcoin. That makes sense. All right. Breaking: CFTC is hosting a digital assets market pilot program for tokenized assets. All right. Participants will include leaders from Circle, Coinbase, Crypto.com, Ripple. CEO formed to discuss the launch of the agency's digital assets, right? February 7th, 2025. So this came out yesterday. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission, also known as the CFTC, will hold a CEO forum of industry-leading firms to discuss the launch of the CFTC's Digital Assets Market Pilot Program. Digital asset markets. Okay, we have the stock market, right? And it's going to be a pilot program for tokenized non-cash collateral such as stable coins. Participants will include Circle, Coinbase, Crypto.com, and Ripple. Further information on the CEO forum will be released once details are finalized. Now check this out. Check out how easy it's going to be. They're now putting your loan package in your house under a crypto, right? So it's going to be on the blockchain. Securities are going on the blockchain, right? So shares of stocks can also go on a blockchain. Now this is side note. Of course, you can, have, digital assets market. We have it technically now, right? You go to the marketplace or an exchange, you're getting digital assets. Those are the markets. But just look at what happens when you take, Nike shares and you put them on the blockchain. Hello. And you yourself go to a market, right? An exchange, right? Hello. I don't think y'all understand me. Check this out. So let's say you go to Coinbase, right? Because they told you that Coinbase and Circle will be at this gathering, right? So let's say you go to Coinbase one day and you see shares of Nike. I'm not into that shit, but I'm just using this as an example. So you see shares of Nike, right? And you see it's not a share at this point. It's a token or a cryptocurrency or a coin. So now you see that that coin might cost you $25, $30, or $40 per coin. So then you get that coin. Now that coin, you sit on it and you hold it, and you'll probably even be able to someday soon after that get a yield on it, right? You'll be able to load it and loan it, right? Well, you wouldn't loan it because you wouldn't loan it because it's not used to pay for anything. What you would probably do is just hold it. And as you're a holder of it, you'll probably just get a yield. And the yield would be like a reward for investing in that company by holding a share. This is where we talk about publicly exchanged shares of a company in the markets, right? So then that's how you can get a yield or a dividend, right? And there's nothing wrong with getting a yield because that's what happens with cryptos now. You'll get on a Coinbase and you'll hold something like USDC over there and a few other things, and you're constantly getting a fraction of money on that fed into that account, right? That's already happening, but it's not happening for stocks. So when stocks roll, listen, it's not if, it's when. Okay, you want to be on the forefront because your future for you and your descendants will be here in this. Now, yeah, we're not promised to live forever, but if we're going to do anything in this life and leave it to trickle down, this is something simple you can do, and it can trickle on down. I don't expect to be here forever, but for all the loved ones and family members that continue to live and move on in life, they'll have access to all this stuff. It's just amazing. It's amazing. FDIC exposed. Sanctions are required. Documents have been destroyed or hidden. Some proof is in deleted documents. Table within RAD. Sadly, for the documents deleted from Microsoft Teams, proof will be hard. We must not stop digging until we whatever that means, is held accountable. All right. So apparently FDIC was getting rid of documents, so that sounds like another alphabet soup. They're probably gonna get shut down anyway. But that's Senator Cynthia Loomis, and it says, Mr. Harper, that's correct, Your Honor. May I approach? That's correct, Your Honor. I also think that we know from sure that. Okay, I also think that we know for sure that this all comes from one individual. The letter sent by Senator Loomis to, I don't know, it's left out. Oh, right, there's a senator letter. Who was talking to Senator Loomis? It just says whistleblower, plural, we don't know. I don't know. Have you reached out to her staff? I have not. I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, but I know what I would do. So the court's telling Harper, you need to reach out and find out. All right, tell me by Friday, file something if you want to oppose, we'll figure out more time, So there's some secretive stuff going on, some documents being deleted. So maybe later on we're going to find out what's actually going on with the FDIC. Let's actually follow the FDIC exposed and see what happens with that, because I want to know what's going to happen with that. What else do we have? Bill Hinman still claims that Bitcoin and Ethereum are the only crypto assets that aren't securities under the highly subjective analysis that he intended. Okay, let's just hear him out. Let's pause that and hear this guy out. Let's turn it down a little bit just in case. All right.
Well, I mean, I wish
You're in for fun, guys. Now we're going to get really into it.
I wish the world were so easy. You could say this is a commodity and that's a security. One of the beauties about this technology is that you can create instruments that are almost hybrids. You can create instruments where they're not a full commodity. It's not like it's a completely fungible investment that you're making when you decide to buy this level 1 coin versus that level 1 coin. There are differences, and sometimes there are insiders that have more insight into how those products are working. And so there are information asymmetries, which is Sumner's point why a taxonomy is so important. Like, how can we start to think about these things and regulate them in a reasonable way where it's clear enough and you don't have to engage in a very highly subjective analysis, which only today, Ethereum and Bitcoin pass. But is there something in between where we can have a regulatory framework where this question is not quite as critical, where you address the information asymmetries problem in both agencies. So it ends up in the CFTC. There is a disclosure obligation for folks that want to trade it, maybe for folks who have issued it. Some of the framework bills try to do this. Everyone has a certain level of information. So some of these really tough questions around, is this decentralized? What's it mean to be decentralized? Have a lot less importance if everyone is getting getting the adequate information that they need to make a choice and which instruments to invest in. So we think that's really important, both for the SEC to weigh in on and for the framework to address. And then, in the meantime, I do think it's going to take a while for legislation. It could be, next year's Congress. And if that happens, it'll be really fascinating to see what Hester is able to do with her crypto task force. Right now, Mark Ueda, the acting chair, has delegated all of his authority in this space to Hester, which doesn't, normally happen. Crypto mom. And he recognized that she is someone who's way ahead of him in terms of understanding the space, and is very comfortable with delegating that to her. She very much wants to hear from all of you. I have talked to her about people are a little gun shy going into the building these days based on past experience, and it will be really useful to see some initiatives coming out of the SEC. Well, I wish.
Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's going to be too much of a fight. So, yeah, right. So, okay. They already accepted Bitcoin and Ethereum are not securities. They're going to have to go clean up because this is the Wild Wild West in the crypto space. You have stuff that are meme coins, right? Again, it's casino stuff, and it should be treated as such, like gambling, right? It shouldn't be treated like anything else because it has no value. It's no use for it at all. Dogecoin apparently now they're giving it a use case. Well, I don't know what's going to happen with the rest of them. And then you have a lot of people that come on here every day, get online and generate a coin and then try to pump it and dump it. So, they're so worried about institutions right now to get into the depth and the details. It's just too difficult, but they already laid a foundation. They let you know, basically by saying what's not going to be taxed. They are holding those of value and are going to be used. So we already have a general idea. All right, Wisdom Tree has officially submitted a filing with Cboe BZX Exchange for a spot XRP ETF marking a significant step toward bringing regulated XRP investment products to the market. Again, they're worried about stuff like this, not the meme coin stuff. They will be dealing with it. That's why he's not too pressed about it. He's like, yeah, we'll probably see it in the next year. They got other things to worry about. All right, so yeah, we're gonna lock it down right there. That's pretty good. A lot of good information on this Saturday. The main thing is, do not let the market scare you, because it's nothing. It's really nothing. Like it's nothing. Okay. Bitcoin is never, it's just doing great, right? It used to be a $30,000 coin, right? It's still being traded and moved around. Ethereum, right? It used to be dirt cheap. It wasn't, it's down from 3,000. Come on, stop. Are you serious? Tether, stablecoin, XRP. It ran for a long time, bounced around at 50 cents. Solana, again, I remember buying Solana at $14. That's when I remember buying it. That was some time back. BNB, I've seen those numbers low as $100 and some. Let's see. Yeah. So, Cardano's down a bit. It was upwards of $1, I believe. But it'll go back. Don't be worried. Don't get out. XLM, Stellar Lumens. Don't be worried. Don't be scared. Don't be a fool. Don't sell out, because the second the numbers jump, it'll probably be a pretty good jump, and you might not be able to buy yourself back in where you got out at. And don't get out when you're in a loss anyway, unless you're doing it for tax reasons. To take a loss for the purpose of taxes, right? Some people don't mind doing that if they know they're going to be making moves to make money throughout the year. But you got to be understanding what you're doing. All right, Ondo at 135, and you just saw a lot of stuff revolving around the Ondo get together. Another thing to be looking out for, Ondo, and we'll do this real quick just so you can get a quick look. You can go to the About page. You can go here to the actual website, so we'll open that up. And the other thing we like to do is we like to open up a Twitter page and see what's going on. Ondo, a new era of financial inclusivity on chain. And I did a video where we talked a little bit about this. So you can go there and you can explore and find out what it's doing and why it's important to you. Institutional grade finance, why it's important to you. And then you can say, well, it's a pretty good price. Let me get in there or not, right? So be on the lookout, right? You can also come to the Twitter page and follow these things and keep up to what's going on. When new information comes out, stuff to be more excited about, who they're working with, their connections. And then you know what you're investing in. Once you find out about Ondo, I'm sure you're going to become an investor because of what they do, all right? We'll leave it there. I will catch you all in another one.